I want to talk to you about a few institutions that actually have a streamlined application that allows you to get $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. And when we talk about business credit, we're talking about all kinds of business credit. So this could be a business loan. This could be a business line of credit. It can be equipment financing. It can be all kinds of business credit. So the first institution that can give you a good loan amount here is PNC. And PNC has been friendly to new LLCs for the last 20 years. I mean, we have been analyzing PNC for the last 20 years. They've been in and out, very consistent when it comes to supporting new LLCs. So you can actually get up to $150,000 with PNC. The cool thing about PNC here is that you have all kinds of loan proceeds. You can use the loan for all kinds of uses. You can use the loan for instance, inventory purchase, payroll. You can renovate your workplace. You can expand your business. Not a problem, okay? And we're talking here about maximum $150,000. But if you want to collateralize it, basically PNC has two options. So you have unsecured small business loans for LLCs. And so you have 20 grand all the way to $100,000. This is kind of cool. And but if you want more than that, if you want $150,000, for instance, you have to actually collateralize part of the loan application. In other words, you might say, you know what, I want to collateralize the $50,000 extra that I'm actually applying for. So then you can have your $150,000 in general. But the cool thing about PNC is that you have a fast decisioning process. Not a problem. They're not really bothering you with too many questions. The thing is that people are thinking when you go to a traditional bank, they ask all kinds of paperwork. Not really true. If you have a new LLC and you have an existing relationship, I want to insist on that. You have an existing relationship with PNC, you can qualify. Now, how long should you have the relationship? 6 months on average. If you want to get up to $150,000, 6 months on average relationship, either at the business level or the personal level, you can qualify. Not a problem. You have more questions, call 1-800-762-5684. They're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 6 p.m. Eastern. They will answer all questions that you might have. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Another bank that's really great, that really helps you get $150,000 in business credit for your new LLC is actually a U.S. Bank. And when you think about U.S. Bank, I want you to think about, again, flexibility here in terms of business credit. So when we talk about business credit, we are talking again about all kinds of business credit for a new LLC. So you're talking about working capital, for instance, business line of credit, business term loans. This is really important. You have you have equipment financing. So when you think about U.S. Bank, what we love about U.S. Bank is that they have something called a cash flow manager in terms of their business line of credit. So the cash flow manager can actually get you up to $250,000 if you are a new LLC. $250,000. Although on average, we have seen it in practice, the amount they actually grant hovers around $150,000. So U.S. Bank wants you to be a customer with them for at least 6 months before you have to be a customer with them either at the personal level or at the business level for at least 6 months before you actually can qualify for business funding for your new LLC. Okay, so So when you actually think about U.S. Bank, I want you to focus on the cash flow manager. The program there is called Cash Flow Manager. So you can get up to $250,000 and you can manage cash flows. This is really great. And so the cool thing about the cash flow managers here is that you are able to you have all kinds of funding. So you can actually you have funds that are easily accessible with a Visa Platinum card. You have convenience checks, you have online banking, and this is really good. And U.S. Bank will appoint you like a banker who will actually work with you to make sure you have everything you need to actually succeed with them. If you have any question, if you listen to me right now, you are interested, I want you to contact U.S. Bank at 866-280-3751, 1-866-280-3751. And or you can request a call and they'll call you back. So when you go to their website or through the app, by the way, you can request a call and U.S. Bank, someone from U.S. Bank will contact you back to actually discuss your business credit needs for your new LLC. Not a problem. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about how to get $150,000 in business credit for a new LLC. The third bank that we love here is Truist Bank. So if you have a new LLC and you're looking to get up to $150,000 in business credit, you might want to think about Truist Bank. Truist Bank is a really cool bank. I mean, as I usually say, we've been actually studying Truist Bank way before they actually merged, way before SunTrust and BB&T merged to actually form Truist, okay? And so that's like 20 years of history, and they've been consistent when it comes to supporting new LLCs across the states where what the bank operates, okay? Because when you think about Truist, I want you to think about geo restriction. They're not available nationally. They're available in certain states. Just make sure that you qualify when it comes to their jurisdictions, okay? If you have any questions, just contact Truist at 1-855-917-6189. 855-917-6189. What we love about Truist here is that you have a loan program for new LLCs, and that program is really flexible. Basically, you are able to apply online, by phone, or at a branch, and you'll get a fast answer so you can get back to business. Because if you have no LLC, you have to expand the business, right? So you have a small business line of credit, you have small business loans. Normally with Truist, you can actually be approved for up to $100,000. You have terms up to 12 to 36 months. But basically, if you have a longer relationship with the bank, if you've been with the bank for 1 year, they could approve you up to $150,000. We have even seen cases where Truist approved new LLCs up to $250,000. So the possibilities are there. It's just that you need to have the relationship. You need to have a prior relationship with Truist to qualify. Another bank I want to share with you is TD Bank. So TD Bank is really great also if you're looking to get up to $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. And TD actually is kind of cool because you can use the cash for all kinds of stuff. TD is pretty flexible in terms of loan amounts, very generous too. They will get you up to $1 million. But if you are a new LLC, you can get up to $150,000, not a problem. And you can use the cash for all kinds of stuff, for equipment or vehicles, for expansion or renovation. As a lump sum working capital, we have all kinds of possibilities, not a problem. I want to talk to you now about another lender that we will love. And basically, that lender here is Fifth Third Bank. So what we love about Fifth Third Bank is that you basically have a lender that will work with you, or not a problem, in terms of giving you the access that you need to move up the ladder. What we love about Fifth Third Bank is that you are able to have access to a banker to help you get up to $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. So you can use the cash for everyday uses. You can access funds to meet short-term working capital needs, such as inventory purchases, future project costs, or company payroll. So we're talking about you having a business term loan or a business line of credit for your new LLC, not a problem. You also have, so when we talk about business line of credit at Fifth Third, you have Fifth Third Fast Capital Unsecured Line of Credit. You also have Secure Line of Credit. So the possibilities are there with Fifth Third. What I want you to say here is that with Fifth Third, you have loan amount that go from $10,000 to $100,000. But if you want more, you got to be with Fifth Third for at least 1 year before you apply. So they actually value a lot the relationship that you have established with them. Another bank I want to share with you is Citizens Financial. So when you think about Citizens Financials, I want you to think about a bank that's there for you in terms of helping your new LLC get the cash it needs. Okay, so you're talking about with Citizens. First of all, what we love about Citizens is that the funding program can be really fast. Citizens is not really complicating anything for you, rather, and so you can get cash, you can get funded ASAP. What we love about Citizens is that you are able to use the cash for all kinds of purposes. There is no restrictions whatsoever, and this is really good. So you can get actually up to $250,000 in business credit for your new LLC within 2 to 3 days. Citizens wants you to have a relationship with them for 9 months before you apply, okay? And you can apply online, you can apply at a branch, not a problem. So if you are looking for something unsecured, maximum loan amount here is $250,000. If you're looking for something that is secured, if you want to secure the loan, then you can actually go all the way to $1 million, and they will work with you. Citizens will work with you, not a problem. Another bank I want to share with you is actually KeyBank. So when you think about KeyBank, I want you to think about a lender who is there for you all the time. And when you think about KeyBank, what we love about KeyBank is that basically they have lines of credit. They also have business loans. Okay. But so for your new LLC, that's perfect. That's really perfect because you have flexibility, you have efficiency, and you have speed of funding. This is really cool. And what we love about KeyBank is that customer service is really there to help you. Customer service is really giving you all kinds of guidance, all kinds of they'll answer all questions that you have. And they have a department that really caters to a new LLCs, not a problem. So you have a maximum loan amount with KeyBank, $500,000. This is really good. Think about it. And you have you can actually collateralize the loan if you want to, but if you do not want to, you can actually also get an unsecured business credit with KeyBank. This is really cool. If you have any question, the first thing you want to do here is that you actually want to call KeyBank. The number is 1-800 or 1-888, so 888 Key for Biz. So that the number is 1-888-539-4249. This is really important. So you can actually also schedule an appointment, and you could talk to a branch manager in your neighborhood. It's all about really starting the conversation. But the cool thing is you can use the money for everything. You can use the money for like operational cash flow. You can purchase inventory. You can cover other short-term working capital needs or expansion needs. It's really up to you. And so if you are looking for a new LLC, maximum $150,000 in business credit, you want to have a reliable bank. You want to think about KeyBank, and they've been doing this for a while now, so they have experience. The only thing is KeyBank is kind of similar to the other banks that I mentioned. You have the element of geo restriction here, so you have to really account for that to really make sure that you are actually hitting all the important points that matter to KeyBank. They'll ask you all kinds of questions though, so just be aware of that. But overall, this is a great bank to think about. Also, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to get $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. So I'm sharing with you a few very generous lenders you might want to consider. Another lender I want to share with you here is BMO. So if you think about BMO is a great bank that it's really positioned to sort of help you out. The only bummer here, if you can think of it as a bummer, is that BMO is not present in too many states. They're available in fewer than 10 states. But BMO is a very generous business credit provider for new LLCs. And with BMO, you can get for business loans, you can get anywhere from $100,000 to $1 million. And but if you want anything below, like if you want $10,000 to $1 million, you might actually need to you need to do the application at a branch. So you need to contact the banker to sort of work things through. But hey, listen, what we love about BMO here is that they actually tend to fund you real fast. This is really cool. So I want you to contact right now. You want to contact the BMO at 1-888-340-2265. 1-888-340-2265. You can actually ask all questions before you actually start a conversation about business credit for your new LLC. And what we love about BMO is that you have a streamlined application process, and that they will work with you. They will actually they will assign you a banker, by the way. So that banker will answer all kinds of questions that you may have regarding your business credit application. Okay. And one thing I also want to say here is that with BMO Harris, you also have the ability to have all kinds of loans. So not just business loans or business lines of credit, but you also can have equipment leasing. You can have business real estate lending. They also do SBA loans. Okay, this is kind of cool. So for your new LLC, if you do not want to pledge, you are looking for flexibility in terms of the business loans you get, then with BMO, you really are in good hands, literally. And they give you the payback period is pretty flexible too. They will give you up to 10 years for a regular loan and up to 20 years for a real estate loan. So this is kind of cool. That gives you, time to breathe before you start repaying the loan anyway. So this is overall, BMO is a fantastic bank. Another bank I want you to think about if you're looking to get $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC, you want to think about M&T Bank. So M&T Bank is a great bank to consider for all kinds of needs here. And so you have business loans and business lines of credit with M&T Bank. This is really cool. And what we love about M&T here is that you can actually get anywhere from $5,000 all the way to $950,000. So the loan amounts are pretty high, and loan and line of credit. So you have business loans and business lines of credit. So depending upon your relationship with M&T, because you got to have the existing relationship with M&T before you could qualify for up to $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. Okay, and the thing is that you got to have an M&T business checking account, because that's where they are going to. That's where they're going to rate. They're going to send the money to, and they're not sending the money to an external account. No, they want everything to stay with them. Okay, that makes sense. And so basically, they also have something called a flex line of credit. So this is actually a line of credit if you want something more than $950,000. Okay, but when we talk about loans that high, loan amounts that high, you will need to collateralize the transaction. Okay, and one thing we love with M&T Bank is that they will actually allocate to you, to your account or to your application, a banker. And so a business banker will actually follow through. That banker will follow up with you to kind of answer all questions you may have regarding your business credit application. So what we love about M&T Bank is that they actually have all kinds of ways you can contact them. So you can actually start your loan application through the app. You can do things online. You can do things also at a branch, or you can do things over the phone. So you have all kinds of possibilities here. And what we love about M&T Bank here is that they actually will give you up to 100% financing available based on your qualifications. But the only thing is, please remember, M&T Bank is geo restricted. So you're not going to actually find an M&T branch, like a bank branch, in all 50 states. They are geo restricted. The last bank I want to share with you in today's conversation is Santander. So Santander is another great bank that actually can give you $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. And the cool thing here is that with Santander, you have business lines of credit and you have business loans. And if you have a new LLC, you can have a business line of credit that goes all the way to $500,000, and it's the same amount for business loans. And the cool thing about Santander is that they are basically, they give you flexibility in terms of, let's say, using the loan proceeds. So you can use the cash for all kinds of purposes, and Santander is not going to ask you any question, okay? And so you have greater control, you have your confidence, you can enjoy convenience with basically the loan amount. Now just be aware that there are fees associated with business credit through Santander. So when you have, let's say, whether you have a business line of credit, a business loan, or you have, let's say, a business equipment financing program or a commercial real estate program, you'll need to account for a fee. So, but that fee is not really huge though. You're looking at $250. You're talking about $300. In some cases, $500. Okay. So when you think about it, $500, you're getting a loan of $250,000. That's really nothing. It's really decent. Okay. So just be aware of that. And so Santander is really a geo-restricted, so they're not available nationally. Also, they're available. Actually, they have branches across the Northeast and in Miami, Florida. Okay, so it's just the geographic concentration you need to think about when you think about Santander. But overall, you have a bank that's really flexible. Customer service is fantastic. They're really fast at getting back to people. They're really responsive in terms of giving you the answers that you need for your business, especially if you have a new LLC and you're looking for fast funding, you're looking for prompt funding. Santander will work with you and actually answer your questions. Not a problem. So we love that a lot. And this is just a fantastic bank to work with. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about banks that grant you up to $150,000 in business credit with a new LLC. And so those banks include PNC, US Bank, Truist Bank. You have TD Bank, Fifth Third Bank, Citizens Financial, Key Bank, BMO Harris, M&T Bank, and Santander Bank. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.